This is the hardcore giant Ron Niemi, joined this week by one half of the Florida Unified Tag Team Champions, Naphali. I have to say, it's a pleasure having you sitting next to me compared to the anal one, Aaron Royal. And look at this. The girls from the Diamond Dolls with the gentleman, Jim Bragg. How does he rate? How come he gets to go to the ring with the Diamond Dolls girls?
Well, just think, he is the gentleman after all. I mean, look at him taking two girls to the ring. Of course, he's a gentleman.
87 years old, constipated, and calls himself the gentleman. And you got Shannon Rose in there marking out, and I can't blame him. Look at the bodies on these girls. You know, I went to Diamond Dolls the other night for their big Jello wrestling extravaganza. You were there, Naphali. You seen how beautiful these girls are, and you seen them hanging all over me. And now we get to follow up the Diamond Dolls girls with a fatal four-way for the IPW Hardcore title. And there's gentleman Rick Thames, the former IPW Hardcore champion.
Well, speaking of people who like... Oh, wait, I can't say that now, can I?
Take it easy.
Hey,
it's only 2 a.m.
Hey, you know, the hardcore homo Snow, I mean, you know, speaking of...
What more can you say about Snow, the hardcore homo? And there's Chaos, the multi-time IPW hardcore champion, led to the ring by the hardcore princess. And there is your IPW hardcore champion.
Along with Lennox. Whoa, look at that.
Wow. You talk about somebody making their presence known. She comes in groping the guy, and he comes in all fired up, period, ready to take on the gentleman Rick Thames, Snow, and Chaos to defend the IPW Hardcore Championship.
You know what I just figured out? We have two gentlemen in the ring at this time, Rick Thames and Jim Bragg.
And neither one of them are deserving the title whatsoever. You know, tomorrow night at the Crystal River National Guard Armory, IPW Hardcore Wrestling returns. The boys are back in town. Everybody is going to be there. They're coming from Lecanto. They're coming from Inverness. They're coming from all over Citrus County, and they're coming to see the IPW Hardcore Champion. Be it Axis, be it Chaos. It don't matter if it's Snow or Rick Thames.
Oh!
Huge reverse mule kick.
Jaw.
Wow, talk about taking out the champion in one swift kick.
You know, it doesn't matter who goes on. I think Axis is hoping that he retains his title, but if he does, he has to go on tomorrow night in Crystal River to take on Chaos.
Chaos, what if he's the champion? What if he wins the championship tonight on IPW Hardcore Recap? He's got to defend that title.
Oh, big clothesline, did you see that?
Huge
Just
clothesline.
took his head off.
Now, if Snow wins, if Rick Thames wins, anybody can win in a fatal four-way. But I do know that if Axis goes under in this match, he's got a guaranteed rematch clause. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night in Crystal River. I don't know if it'll be at the Dallas Bowl on April 3rd.
Not even go down.
Not too often somebody like Snow gets manhandled. But when you're in the ring with the mighty Axis, you get destroyed. Hands down, he's got this.
Can he do it? Oh, my God, I think he just broke the ring.
He got him up for a power slam. You're talking about 450 pounds of sheer barbarian blubber hoisted up by Axis and dropped to the mat.
You know, I don't think that was the first time Snow's ever been in a predicament like that, but I think that was for another time and another place.
Another time and another place indeed, Naphali. But Snow says he likes it best on his back, and I don't think he's talking about in the wrestling ring. And Axis making the biggest mistake of his life. He puts his crotch in the face of the hardcore homo, Snow.
That's only going to give Snow more reason to... should I say get up?
I think you call that incentive in Snow's wrestling world. It disgusts me.
Is this the big... Oh, wait a minute. Did he miss?
He missed by about a mile. His aim is off.
It's the testicular claw. The testicular claw.
I don't know. The testicular claw made famous by Dominic DiNucci and dropped into some sick groin-type suplex, which wipes out Axis. Snow, it doesn't matter what he's got to do. He plays a lot of mind games. If he's got to grab somebody by the crotch...
Look at what is Shannon...
What is Shannon Rose doing? What is the sick fascination that Shannon Rose has with the hardcore homo Snow?
Look at that thing in his hand.
No, I'm trying not to. Oh, look at that. No, I'm not going to run you over, Shannon. Oh, what did he just hit him with?
He hit him with that 20-inch
thing. A thing. I think that's what they call it here on IPW Hardcore.
It's a gimmick.
A gimmick. Or a deal, if you prefer. And Snow takes the opportunity.
Why doesn't he just pin him here? He would be champion. 1, 2, 3.
He's not thinking. Snow likes to dish out the punishment. I don't care if he wants to act like he's some fun-loving type. Oh, my God. A huge nut shot with the gimmick/deal.
A gimmick to the gimmick. I think that's what we should call that.
I think that's a first here in IPW Hardcore Wrestling.
Axis makes the tag. You know, I don't know if this is a wise decision. I mean, you have to be the one making the pin in this match. to get the victory. I think you would want to be in there at all times.
That's the confidence of somebody like Access. Maybe he's going to let the former champion come in, Chaos, and bust open Snow. Maybe he's going to come in and let him do all the hard work. Get his win back, get his senses about him, and come back and steal that victory and keep the title. And there's Chaos bringing out that huge blade. How is that legal? We got to talk to the commissioner on his Eddie Edwards. Something's got to be done about this. He's ripping his skull. He's trying to scalp him, Naphali.
You know, this is a hardcore match. I guess anything goes, but come on, we have to draw the line somewhere.
And I'm not sure where we draw that line, but maybe we'll draw it right down to Central Avenue, down to Extra Innings Ballpark Cafe, where they have this sweet hot chicken wings with the blue.
Hey, wait a minute. I know I'm not Aaron Royal, but I gotta cut you off right there. Come on. Oh, he's carving his initials into his head.
Oh my God, he's scalping him. He's trying to take Snow and rip his cranium apart, and you get a great shot of Chaos. Who else has a tattoo of themselves on the underside of their arm, and then another tattoo of themselves on the other arm, only with its flesh ripped off? What do you tell the tattoo artist? Hey, I want a tattoo of myself, but this time leave the flesh off, please.
God, look at that. Speaking of tattoos, I mean, that's going to leave marks forever. I mean, come on, look at that.
That's some of the sickest garbage that I've ever seen, and I love it. That's what IPW Hardcore was built on.
Look at Rick Thames out there. He's beating up Shannon.
I love Rick Thames. Oh, my God. You want to talk about reversal of fortunes. Chaos getting ripped open now, but it looks like it's a little bat.
It's a barbed wire bat.
It's a barbed wire miniature baseball bat used by the miniature, what is it? I think they have like a little bit miniature, I don't want to use, oh my God, Shannon Rose getting destroyed on the outside by Rick Thames. Shannon Rose not known for his physical presence, not known for his strength, not known for his hardcore abilities, and he still wasn't known for it after tonight.
But he was known for being the Mr. ATM.
Absolutely. At Diamond Dolls, Shannon Rose is a human ATM.
Ah, look at that.
Look at Chaos getting his flesh ripped apart as Rick Thames looks on, and he likes it. He likes what he sees. He's a former tag team champion here in IPW Hardcore Wrestling with Sonny T of the Southern Posse, the most violent tag team on the independent scene. Look at Chaos bleeding like a stuck pig. I love this hardcore action. And tomorrow night at the Crystal River National Guard Armory,
Access off the top.
Access with an axe handle. How many times do you get to say that in a wrestling show?
I think twice, but I don't know.
Okay, I might fit in again one more time. But like I was saying, tomorrow night at the Crystal River National Guard Armory, you're going to get to see Billy Fives, the IPW heavyweight champion, if he defends the title professionally tonight. You got Axis coming in. He wants to go to Crystal River with that IPW hardcore title. He's taking it to Snow, who wants that title. Gentleman Jim Bragg, he just wanted to get out of this match alive. And what is he using?
He's using the gimmick.
Oh, I lost track of what was going on. There's so many weapons being used. These guys have no regard for themselves, let alone their opponents. They are going to rip each other from limb to limb. That IPW hardcore title carries a lot of weight in this business.
Ooh.
Another nut shot.
This is a hardcore match after all, where the only...
There's nothing illegal. There's nothing illegal. Gentleman Jim Bragg is just trying to stay out of the way. I'm surprised he's not like one of those people at a Gallagher concert wearing some rain slicker there so he keeps from getting splattered in blood. And Rick Thames is a madman. He's possessed, and he drops down and tries to cover Axis for a 3, but comes up with a big arm ringer. And it drops him with a stiff clothesline. Rick Thames, he's probably one of the stiffest individuals in IPW, next to Devin Nash.
You know, I was talking about how Axis should be the man, you know, to be in the ring if he, you know, doesn't want to lose his strap. But, you know, when you're on the receiving end of something like this, I think it's much better to be on the outside, to tell you the truth.
You make the tag. You get yourself out of the ring alive. You tag in Snow. You tag in Chaos. For God's sake, tag in the Hardcore Princess. Maybe she can come in and remove her blouse like she likes to do so often for the boys, and she can distract everybody. Everybody will be like, oh, my God, it's the Hardcore Princess topless again. Let's watch that. But then again, they might be used to it here at the WrestlePlex.
I think we're definitely used to it way too much, actually. You know, maybe they should tag Hardcore Princess in and tag Lennox in. You know, maybe we see a little cat fight. Meow. Oh, big lid. Elbow.
I think every offensive maneuver centers around the groinal region.
Look at Chaos choking him here.
He's choking the life out of him is what he's doing, Naphali. You've faced every one of these individuals. And as the Florida Unified Tag Team Champion with your partner, Dagan, oh my God, huge DDT by Chaos, becoming his trademark move here in IPW. And here comes Snow with an axe handle, unlike Axis with an axe handle. There's the second time, by the way.
Oh, did you hear that?
Rick
Oh,
Thames
the
making his
cowbell
presence
to
felt.
his head.
That's wicked. It's vicious. It's Rick Thames like.
It's IPW.
That's right. And again, I have to mention April 3rd at the Dallas Bowl down on 301 in Tampa. You're going to see
at
Rick
this.
Thames. Just look at Rick
Barrett
Thames.
with the-
He's just swinging it blindly over his head and Snow's like, somebody get me the hell out of here. I'm getting
Look,
murdered.
there's Lennox getting involved.
Well, you gotta, what's she gonna do? Chaos is choking the life out of her. She hands Axis the chain who wraps around Chaos and drops
This
him
could
for
be
a huge
One,
reverse DDT.
2, 3. That's it.
Beautiful. Still your IPW Hardcore Champion, Axis. One of the greatest IPW Hardcore Champions that I've seen in a long time. And look at this valet Lennox. Look at her. Look very close.
I am looking.
No,
looking.
That isn't.
Oh my
God.
What was going
I
on
love
there?
it. You never know what's gonna happen in IPW. That was beautiful.
Speaking of beautiful, look, it's the lovely cat. She's getting herself involved. She said, I am the first woman here in IPW. I'm going to stake out my namesake here. Look, she's taking it out on Lennox.
See, what happens is Lennox went after the Hardcore Princess, who is one of the trainees of Kat, one of the best professional women wrestlers on the indie circuit today. She's wrestled for WWF. She's wrestled for WCW. She actually just came back from a short tour of Malaysia. She has made a great impact here in IPW, and she's back laying the boots to Lennox and letting her know who's boss. It doesn't matter if she's in the ring with a man. It doesn't matter if she's in the ring with a woman. Kat is back in IPW Hardcore Wrestling, and Lennox, you better watch out, girl.